Hi guys, Richard Mathew here, and today I want to talk to you in this really quick training video about taking your MLM online and how to get fast MLM online results. So, quick questions for you. Maybe you're someone who's struggling with your offline methods. If that's you, this video is going to help. Maybe you're thinking, well, where do I start online? Or perhaps you've even tried to take your business online and you're thinking, well, you know, I took a look into this world and it seems just too complicated. I want to understand it in simple terms, and I'm going to help you with that. And maybe you're just somebody that wants to automate your business. You know, maybe you like offline methods, but now you're realizing to reach more people, to make more money, you've kind of got to go online and keep up. You know, it's 2013. So in this video, we're going to look over quickly the current methods. Maybe you've tried these, maybe that's what seems too complicated, and maybe you've not had results with this, because these aren't suitable for all. And I want to show you some new direct methods that a lot of people that I know getting success with, myself included, online. These are that anybody can do and get quick results with. So if you're new, you want to get fast results, these are going to be more suitable for you. So why would you want to go online with your MLM business? Well, free time first and foremost. You know, 1 to 2 hours a day. I'm going to show you a plan that takes a couple of hours a day, maximum 5 days a week, and you're done. Flexibility, of course, you can put those 1 to 2 hours a day in wherever you like. Maybe you've got a day job already. Most people do with MLM, and perhaps, you know, working the phone, holding events, holding meetings just doesn't fit with your lifestyle, but you don't want to give up on the company that you're with. Automation, you know, gone are the days where you have to make three-way call after three-way call. I'm not saying you won't have to speak to anybody, I'm saying you can reduce that a lot. And you know, does anybody like cold calls? Even if you've got the time to make the cold calls, you know, that phone probably feels like a 10-ton weight to you. And if there's another way you could get the same success or greater, you know, why not take a look at that? With an online method, you tend to only speak to interested prospects. So there's no more going out there and speaking to everybody and getting, you know, the pyramid scheme, I don't have time, and the tire kickers. You know, here's a way where with a simple, you know, some steps I'm going to show you in a second, that you can absolutely only speak to people who are interested, have meaningful conversations, make better use of your time, you know, not waste any more time. And of course, massive reach. You know, even on a blog or something online, or, you know, the things we're going to talk about, if you put a little bit of effort into the few things that we're going to mention, you can literally reach thousands of people. Thousands of people are going to see your business every single month. Imagine how long it would take you to do that door-to-door or with an event or with cold calls. It would take you months and months and months. So the existing MLM online methods are, and you've probably seen these and probably got these in your company, you know, a lead capture page, some kind of offer video on that page that tempts you to put your email address in there. When you do, it takes you through to a presentation where you get all the details, and then from there, either you or the person that's looking at your page or presentation will either sign up, or you've got their details to follow up with them. Now, this is still very effective. I'm not saying it's not, still a very effective method, but it requires traffic. You need a lot of visitors to go to your page, to then decide to put their details in, to then decide to sign up, or to be strong prospects to follow up with. So if you need to generate traffic, that requires a lot of time. If you haven't got money to put into it, you need a lot of time. It requires your patience to build that traffic, and it requires knowledge to build that traffic. You know, if you've got time, patience, and knowledge, you're fine. Or you need to be able to throw a lot of money at it, and there's no guarantees. If you don't know what you're doing from the start, it is a trial and error, test and track process. So that's not always suitable for you. You know, maybe you do have those things. Maybe you do have time, money, knowledge. Maybe you do have, you know, the patience. But does your team? In network marketing, it's not just what you can do, it's what your team does. You know, that's why we're here, to leverage the team. That's what we see the sense in, isn't it? And that's why you're here. And what happens if you are new? What happens if you don't have those things? What are you supposed to do? Just take it or leave it? Waste the money or waste the time or not? Well, of course not. So let's bring you up to date. Strategy number 1, I'm going to give you a second one in a second. Blogging. You must have a blog these days. It just makes so much sense. And when people search for you, which they will, on Google, your blog, because it's going to be to your name, is going to come up first. That's a very powerful thing to do, very great for your image, great for your brand, and you're going to be able to build a following and an email list if you set that up correctly. You're also going to be able to sell affiliate products, which is extra income right off the post. So for no extra work, you're going to be able to get extra income. You're going to be unique. So as opposed to the same lead capture page, I mean, we've all seen the recent release of a system where it's just saturated. Nobody stands a chance unless you've got a big team at the top. Here's a way you can write what you want to write about and make it stand out. It's going to be leads for your primary company. You know, people are following you, they're listening to what you've got to say, they're interested in what you're doing. Also, other opportunities open up. I can say this from personal experience. If you blog fairly regularly and fairly decently, you don't even have to be the best, People will start to ask you to speak on stage. People will start to approach you about releasing your own products. It opens so many more doors that aren't open to you if you're just making cold calls. And also, you're going to get a lot of exposure via social media. You know, you can get traffic to your blog, something called Hootsuite, which is free, simply by sharing to your social media. You can actually, because it's going to be targeted, you can actually get a lot better traffic and a lot higher conversions from doing that as opposed to just your lead capture pages, in my opinion. The second strategy is active social media prospecting. You want to go out there and you want to join groups in the forums, and when I say groups I mean on Facebook, of your target market. So I like network marketers, so I go to Facebook, in the search box type in network marketers, and I join those groups and interact in those groups. I make connections, 10 per day, from the people that I'm seeing in those groups and you know, interacting in there. They've seen my name pop up, they're much more likely to connect with you if you do that. And you know, make some friends, build some rapport. Don't try and sell them anything at first, because you don't know if what you're offering is of benefit to them. But after 1 month of making 10 connections a day, you've obviously got 300 new connections there. You can now start to get decisions from these people. I would go at the rate of 10 a day. What is the decision? Do you want to look at information about my opportunity? Do you want to join my opportunity? Either of those counts towards a decision. So make your 10 connections, build some rapport. After a month, get 10 decisions, whether they want to look at info, whether they want to join. And update your social media once a day at least. Something interesting, not always about business, make it a mixture. And does this work? Well, that sounds simple. Well, yeah, it does. 3 to 8 sign-ups every single week is what you can expect, because that's what I do without any paid advertising whatsoever. I do 4 to 5 blog posts per week. I make my 10 connections, my 10 daily decisions, and that takes me 1 to 2 hours a day, 5 days per week. So you're looking at 5 to 10 hours per week of your time to get 3 to 8 sign-ups every single week. And how much is that worth to you in your company, your compensation plan, and how much better is that than what you're doing right now? So go take action now. Don't just listen to me waffle on. Go and actually do something with this. That's what counts. Go get a decent blog, get it all set up and optimized, ready to go. Get in the Facebook groups, get interacting, make those 10 connections a day. Set yourself a target to do this, what I've just said to you, for 1 month. Put 1 to 2 hours a day in, 5 days a week for a month. Come back to this video or come back to a target that you set yourself and see where you are. And if you want another friend in the industry, I'm always happy to connect with you. There's my email, the second one's my Skype name, there I am on Facebook, and I'll see you online. And if you take this advice, I'll see you on the leaderboards too. I'm on the leaderboard for 3 separate companies right now in systems, so this video, this information, it absolutely works, and I hope you go and use it to your benefit. See you again soon, guys.